This is our flagship challenge. It'll be our 12th year of running this trip. And over that time, over 1,500 people have taken on the challenge. And that includes 300 people just last year. So Kilimanjaro is known as the roof of Africa because it is the highest point on the entire continent. It's a dormant volcano, so you'll have to tackle various different terrains and landscapes, including rainforest at the bottom, and then progressing into sort of alpine desert and the glacial zone at the top. So it really gives you the chance to sort of test what you're capable of on an adventure that you will remember forever. So we do have limited spaces remaining on our 2023 climbs, which are dates you can see on the screen there. And these will be assigned on a first come, first served basis. The trip itself is a minimum of 9 days long, which includes your travel time, but also the 6-day trek of Kilimanjaro itself. But you can extend your trip to explore more of what Tanzania has to offer if you wish to. To secure your place on the trip, we ask you to pay a registration fee. Now this is £395 in total, but it's split into 2 more manageable instalments. So an initial £195 when you first register and you complete a registration form, and then a remaining balance of £200. You then have a fundraising target of £2,950, and you have to reach this before the 15th of June. Now this amount can be fully fundraised with our support. It can be part fundraised and part self-funded, or it can be fully self-funded. It's entirely up to you. But this total is split 50-50 between the charity donation to Dig Deep, and then also your in-country trip costs, which include your accommodation, your ground transfers, and your climb costs themselves. So taking you through Kilimanjaro itself. So if you weren't aware already, Kilimanjaro is the highest freestanding mountain in the world, and it's got a peak of just under 6,000 meters above sea level. You'll be taking on the Machame route, which is a 6-day trek, and you'll start off in that luscious rainforest at the base of the mountain, which is teemed with wildlife. There'll be monkeys jumping around the trees above you, and loads of native plants and flowers, and which you'll only find on Kilimanjaro. So each of our climb groups are made of approximately 25 people, and you'll be supported by an expert team of local climb crew, which include your guides, your porters, and your chefs. And for a team of around sort of 20-25 people, there'll be approximately 75 crew members. So you can see the amazing support that you do have around you. Now the route takes you through several different ecological zones along the way, meaning that every day is a completely unique experience. So after the rainforest, as the elevation increases, you're already well above the clouds a couple of hours into day 2. And then the landscapes and views are constantly changing from that point on, which really sort of keeps you on your toes every day. At the end of each day, you'll arrive at your campsite, where your bags and your tent will be waiting for you. So the porters would have shot off ahead and set up your camp for you. And the chefs will be preparing some amazing food to keep you fueled. So you'll get 3 freshly cooked meals a day, and the crew can cater for all dietary requirements. And as you can see, you'll experience some absolutely amazing sunsets and sunrises on the mountain. And there's no better way to sort of start and finish your day by sitting back at camp and enjoying these. The Machame route itself is one of the most popular routes because it gives you the chance to acclimatise as you go. So it follows the principle of a climb high and then sleep low. So on day 3, you will trek up to a place called Lava Tower, where you'll stop and have some lunch. Then you descend back down again to sleep at Branco Camp. And this really helps to prepare your body for the summit and improves your summit success rate. It also means that you get to tackle the Branco Wall, which is generally everyone's favourite down the mountain because it's a bit of a scramble. So you have to spend a few hours scrambling away of the Branco Wall, hitting the kissing rock to give you some good luck. And then when you get to the top, you're rewarded with some absolutely incredible views, standing well above the clouds, looking out at the horizon, and you can actually see the curvature of the earth at this point. So an amazing place to get some great team shots. And then summit night is extra special. You'll actually start your hike at night. You'll exit your tent around sort of midnight to 1 AM, and you'll start to follow your head guard in a line of head torches towards the summit. And then after about 6 hours or so, you'll start to see the sunrise, which is a moment that will definitely stick in your mind for a long, long time. The views are absolutely stunning, but I will stress at this point, it will be getting pretty challenging. So the altitude will be leaving you short of breath. You'll be pretty exhausted from your sort of days of walking beforehand, as Paige is pretty demonstrating well here. But I want to stress you do not need to be a super keen athlete or have loads of hiking experience to complete this Kilimanjaro challenge. You just need that inner strength and inner belief that you can and will make it to the top. And it's as much a mental challenge as it is a physical challenge. But we do also have an incredible support team around you. So we have the unique experience basically of having one support crew member to every climb on summit night. So at that point, we need a bit of extra help. We've got a dedicated crew member there next to you to help you a step of the way. And this does reflect back in our success rate of getting people to the top of over 90% on our trips over the last 12 years. So this really can be you, stood at the top of the highest freestanding mountain in the world, experiencing incredible feelings of elation, relief, exhaustion, all right into one. It's a feeling like no other, but you'd be celebrating this with an amazing sort of team of fellow climbers along the way. It really is a once-in-a-lifetime experience, which you remember forever. So yeah, this could be your chance to take this on in 2023 and achieve something pretty extraordinary. As with any of our overseas trips, you can choose to either head home afterwards, or you can spend some more time exploring more of what East Africa has to offer. And that may include an amazing safari in some of the various national parks, or head to the beautiful Indian Ocean and experience the coast of Diani or the little island of Zanzibar off the coast. We have long-term trusted suppliers who organise some amazing value packages who we can put you in touch with, so you can add these onto your trip at your leisure if you wish to. We believe that every resident in Kenya, including the young children you can see from Chakeke Primary School on the screen here, have the fundamental right to access clean water, safe toilets and good hygiene. Now, we focus our work in one region of Kenya, a place called Bomet County, which is in the southwest, and it's a beautiful rural county home to approximately 1 million residents. Across this county, though, about 65% of people lack access to a clean and reliable water source. You'll be supporting our team in Kenya, who are pictured on the screen now, to work in strong partnerships with local communities and local government to vastly accelerate access to clean water, safe toilets and good hygiene for every resident in Bomet County. And we're doing this in a variety of different ways. The first one being by designing, building and protecting large-scale water systems to provide a reliable, clean water source to thousands every day. Also to training households how to construct their own latrines to end open defecation and reduce the spread of disease. For developing new school curriculums and community outreach training to bring vital hygiene messages and practices to the community. But ultimately, we are working to support our partners in Bomet County Government to commit to their target of reaching all 1 million people in the county by 2036. So we have a historic partnership that sees us pool our resources together in a co-funding agreement to ensure that we can reach more people than ever before. So these plans are all set out in the Bomet County Water Sanitation Hygiene Roadmap, which our team launched with the Governor in July 2022. So it's an incredibly exciting time for the charity, and obviously love for you to sort of join us on this journey as we enter into obviously the most important part of our existence basically as a charity in partnership with this government. So that is obviously a very small snapshot of the work that our incredible team in Kenya are achieving because of supporters like yourselves. But I would urge you to head to our website, read a little bit more about obviously dig deep on what your support will be making possible. Now, we've got an experienced challenges team who have done multiple of these fundraising challenges themselves in the past, and have also years of experience of supporting hundreds of other people like yourselves to succeed in their own fundraising challenges. So you're not just left alone to figure it out for yourself. You have access to fundraising resources online, so a whole pack full of fundraising ideas and our fundraising guides. No matter what your skills or interests are, you'll find something for you. We also have a monthly fundraising newsletter, which will give you fundraising ideas for that particular month, and also a regular blog series and sort of online webinars which you can attend to find out a little bit more about events and things you can get involved in. And if that wasn't enough, you can of course access one-to-one support from our experienced challenges team, who are on hand Monday to Friday 9 to 5 to guide and support you along the way. Ultimately, we know the better our fundraisers are supported, the more funds that can be raised for our charitable objectives, and the better experience that our fundraisers will have as a result. So everyone's a winner when we're all working towards the same goal. So we're not going to leave you to do it. We're there to support you every step of the way.